It's a new dawn in Charlotte. After years of inconsistency, injuries, and endless rebuilds, the Charlotte Hornets might actually finally be onto something this season. LaMelo Ball's future remains uncertain, but a new face, Brandon Miller, is quietly changing everything about how this franchise operates. This is the story of how the Charlotte Hornets are rebuilding around a new identity, one that might actually work. Welcome back to 3 View. Today in the NBA breakdown, we're breaking the Charlotte Hornets and their plans heading into the 2025-26 season. The Hornets entered last season surrounded by questions. LaMelo Ball's ankle injuries and long-term durability had become a serious concern. The team needed direction, leadership, and most of all, consistency. That's where Brandon Miller, that I mentioned, came in. The number 2 overall pick in the 2023 draft was quietly developed into one of the most complete young wings in the Eastern Conference. Brandon Miller averaged over 19 points per game last season, showing flashes of Paul George level scoring and defensive instincts, a two-way player. Unlike flashy Melo-led Hornets of old, this new version of Charlotte Hornets is slower, smarter, and far more structured, a reflection of head coach Charles Lee, who's emphasizing defense and ball movement over highlight plays. Under Coach Lee's system, the Charlotte Hornets are moving away from relying solely on isolation and flashy transition offense. Instead, they are focusing on balanced scoring and defensive versatility. Mark Williams has also stepped up his defensive anchor, finally giving them a legitimate rim protector that they do need. Miles Bridges, despite off-court controversies, he has also provided consistent offense and physicality on the wing. And with Grant Williams and Vasily Djimicic joining the roster, the Hornets now have experienced role players who bring maturity to a previously young and chaotic locker room. Front office executives have also become more strategic. Rather than chasing big names in free agency, Charlotte is investing in player development, building around Miller's two-way potential, and keeping financial flexibility open for the 2026 off-season, which is the long-term goal. Now, the long-term goal is to create a two-star foundation, Brandon Miller as a scorer and LaMelo Ball as the playmaker, if Melo stays healthy and committed. The next 6 months will determine everything. If Miller continues his breakout trajectory and LaMelo returns healthy, the Hornets could quietly sneak into the play-in race. But if LaMelo Ball's injuries keep lingering or trade rumors heat up, Charlotte may pivot completely and hand the keys fully to Brandon Miller. The front office has made it clear. Every move now is about building a culture, not just collecting talent. Charlotte's young core has the tools to be competitive by 2026 if they can stay patient and keep developing their defense and finding the right mix of veteran leadership. The Hornets are no longer trying to copy anyone. They are creating their own blueprint, one built on discipline, defense, and belief in Brandon Miller's rise. And for the first time in years, fans in Charlotte have something real to believe in, because this time, the rebuild might actually work. Now, if you enjoyed this NBA breakdown, subscribe to the 3 View family and watch out for the next team that will be breaking down their off-season moves heading into the 2025-26 NBA season.